Hey y'all, hi. A couple of weeks ago, I posted a video about deprogramming the obsession with newness in fashion. Basically just looking at a bunch of images of successful outfits that don't rely on newness, like the newness of the garments for their success. And today I thought we would do the same thing, but this time deprogramming the obsession with youth in the beauty and fashion industries. The idea is to be inspired by fashion and beauty imagery that isn't selling youth as one of its promises. I'm really looking forward to going on this journey with you. I hope you'll enjoy it too. And let's get right into the meat of the video. Okay, the first image. This to me is a classic example of something that I've been thinking about more and more lately. I was thinking about it a lot back when the euphoria makeup trends were first flourishing. And then it kind of went fallow for a little while, and now I'm thinking about it. I find myself thinking about it again a lot lately. It's the idea of a makeup look that is extremely simple, so all of the makeup except one aspect isn't really detectable as part of the look. When I first look at this image, it seems like she's not wearing any makeup except for the pink and orange eyeshadow. That's probably not true, right? She probably does have makeup on her skin to even out the skin tone, etc. But that makeup is serving a different purpose. It's just base and it's sort of melting into the natural face, right? The natural skin. Lips, cheeks, even if there's makeup anywhere else on her face, you don't see it as makeup, especially not when contrasted with this one colorful splash that's on the eyes. I've been thinking about this kind of made up face lately. No visible lip, cheek, or skin makeup, and then the one pop of color often on the eyes. I have a couple of examples of this kind of makeup, and I think it's all eyes. It's even more specific just than the concept of one colorful splash. It's specifically one splash of color on the eyes with everything else so toned down, so natural as to look like there's no makeup there at all. There's such a sense of fun in this to me. It's also such a straightforward brief, such a powerful brief. I've been playing with makeup for so many years now and talking about it and reviewing it, and there's makeup all around over here. So every time I sit down to do my makeup, it's like, oh, should I focus on the eyes, the cheeks, the lashes, the lips? How should I balance? Should I do cheeks and lips, but then downplay the eyes? It's like this juggling act. And often I actually find I feel like I've done too much. There's a little bit of imbalance, and then I try again the next time. It's such a pure, effortless formula with such a sense of fun that still gives an opportunity to put makeup on, to even out blotches on the skin, for example, keeping it really, really natural. I really love this one as well. I think in this picture, maybe you can see the lipstick a little bit more clearly, but it's in a very natural color. And the eye makeup, both this and in the first image, because the eye makeup is a lot of pink and orange, it's not even necessarily the most flattering on someone. I mean, I think some people, pink and orange makeup like this looks really good. It is rubbing elbows a little bit with irritated eyes, you know what I mean? So it's really giving, I do not give a butt what you think. I just am having fun and using these really bright, strong colors in a painterly way. And it's not about anybody except me and the fun that I like to have with makeup. It's really serving that. And I don't know, I toyed with that kind of makeup back in the heyday of Euphoria, which I never watched. Sorry, not sorry, but I remember when it was really trending. And I feel like it's calling me back, and I also feel like I kind of never went far enough. I didn't play with it enough at the time, and maybe that's why I'm re-attracted. Look at this graphic green eye and then totally natural skin and lips. I mean, I would wager that there's actually nothing on this model's lips because they look so dry and textured and real and so beautiful. I love that look. I love the look of lips as they are, To me, this image, it's saying that makeup is something that's so far from what most people conceive of makeup as being and being for. And that makes it so powerful to me, and it makes me want to try this. It makes me want to try it. This is also a very spare, light brow look. I tend to fill my brows in. I mean, they're really filled in today. I really went for it. I tend to fill my brows in quite heavily, pretty structurally. They're light. They're as light as this model's brows, but I dye them at home every couple of weeks to keep them kind of dark and full, which I like. I'm not mad at it. I think that the light, thin, spare brow also really contributes to the overall power and statement making of this look. I think that if I were to try something like this, it would be so different from how my face usually looks. I'm kind of talking myself into it. Okay, this next one is a close-up on an eye. I don't know where this came from. It's just from Pinterest. Interestingly, in this, the brow is very full. I really love all of the balance that's going on here. The brow is very full. Lashes, I think, do have mascara on them, so there is visible makeup on the other parts of the face that we can see. But of course, the statement is this fluorescent green inner corner underneath eyeliner that only goes halfway across underneath the eye. It's so graphic, but so easy to do. The previous look, the one with the green shape, that is very difficult. It's very difficult to make a graphic shape on like this round part of your face, especially with the lid, which is mobile and opens and closes. Like I could try it, but it would be very challenging. This, however, I feel like anyone could do this. We just had a bright green eyeliner and not mess it up. And what fun. I mean, can you imagine being at the grocery store, just no other visible makeup on your face, like no blush really very strongly on your face, no lip product, but then these brows, lashes, and eyes. I love that. I love that. And again, it's like, it's so empowering. It's like makeup is for me. Also for fun and sort of for communication, because it does give a little wink wink to people who see you. You're like, I'm not taking this silly little thing called life too seriously. Like that's kind of what it says. People would benefit from it. Like other people do benefit from seeing it, the joy that's there, but it's also not for them. I live. Okay, so moving on, that was the first chunk, which to me, all of those images kind of had something in common and really exemplified this way of thinking about makeup that I'm kind of starting to isolate from other ways in my mind and revisit. We're moving into a series of images that offer something a little bit more classic, which is the red lip as the focal point. It has something in common with the images that we just looked at in that I think in many of these images, there's not much visible makeup or there isn't any visible makeup on the rest of the face. It's just the red lip, and that's what makes it so strong. And this is a tale as old as time, a song as old as rhyme, red lipstick and nothing else on your face. None of us made it up. I felt like I had to include it because it's just such a strong choice. I also really like these first couple of images are of Linda Rodin. I've always thought that it's Rodin. I hope that that's correct. I think it's Rodin, like the sculptor. We're just going to go with that. Anyway, Linda, this famous beauty industry person, I think model and stylist and entrepreneur, Linda R., always looks amazing. She's almost always wearing a red lip and a pair of glasses, statement glasses. When it comes to like looking at these images and seeing what makes this look successful and kind of isolating that from all of the other factors, in her case, in the case of these few images of her, to me, it's this 1-2 punch of the strong red lip and the editorial glasses. I don't wear glasses, so this isn't something that I've ever been able to try, but I feel like I could try it with sunglasses, depending on the event, and it's something that I'm kind of putting in my mind. This first image, the glasses are really great, but a little bit less editorial, like less of a strong choice. The second image, the blue, totally round glasses, the red lip, the denim shirt. I mean, imagine this look without the glasses and the red lip. It would be fine, still beautiful, but it's so about what's on her face. Same with this one. This would be a really great kind of grungy casual outfit, the rolled denim boots and a long blazer. It's cool. There would be a lot to take from this, and we could talk about all the things making it successful, even if it wasn't for the lip and the glasses. But because they are there, I feel like it's the lip and the glasses and the piled up hair together that makes this look what it is. Speaking of a red lip and piled up hair, I have these amazing images of Lorraine O'Grady, who is an artist, or was, I actually believe she just passed away, a conceptual artist. What makes this look successful? I originally was drawn to it because of the deployment of makeup in this singular way, right? Just the strong red lip and piled up hair, which are so beautiful together. But it's not just that. Everything. I mean, she's a conceptual artist, right? Of course. Everything is working in perfect harmony. The jewelry, the rings, like chunky rings, which are really sculptural and really in evidence, but aren't too much. They're just perfectly in balance. Different textures of black leather with black knit, and then the silver rings that kind of echo the chunky earrings, and then total simplicity, red lip, hair on top of the head. It's just kind of a masterclass, actually. And this is such borrowable styling. So many of us could wear some sort of black knit or black tee, a black jacket over top of it that's either black leather or some kind of texture that's not the same as the shirt. Two different textures of black. All your rings, statement earrings, a red lip, and hair on top of the head. I mean, I feel like even if you don't have something, you don't have statement earrings, just leave one thing out and do most of the rest of what's here. If you have short hair and you can't pile it up, this is so inspiring. Okay, moving through the red lip as the main focus of the makeup to another category that I kind of want your opinion on. I was originally drawn to this image because of the red lip, but there's something else going on here, which is a blazer with nothing underneath. I love it because I love a deep V. This is my favorite part of the body right here. As low as you can get in the décolletage before it becomes breast tissue and still just breastbone, I will take any opportunity to expose that part of my body. Anything. So many of my clothes are designed to be that low and to show that part of the body. It's just what I'm into, okay? One way to accomplish that is to wear a jacket or a blazer with nothing underneath it because it has a deep V de facto. And I saw this and I was just like, this is me. The color of the blazer is so good. The long hair pulled over one side, the red lip. I love this styling. I love these choices. I would like to wear this. How do we feel? Because didn't Kim Kardashian once notoriously wear a blazer with nothing underneath it? Is it now tainted forever or can we have it back? Here's another gorgeous image of a blazer as the only shirt, right? Blazer as the top, this area fully exposed and looking gorgeous. There's also pretty simple makeup, or makeup isn't the focal point. The blazer really is. And the long wild hair with a structural blazer. Obviously this is a glorious image, beautifully captured image. To me, the takeaway, the thing that's making it successful, the thing that's making me want to talk about it is the blazer with nothing underneath. Let me know what you think. Okay, here's something I've never really seen or thought about. A scarf that's obviously fancy, knotted around the neck underneath a hoodie. I could do this. I have a couple of really nice, conspicuously high quality rolled edge silk scarves. I could totally do this. I could wear one under a hoodie. I would never have thought of it. I don't remember ever seeing it. I think it's very striking. Definitely a combining high and low thing. In this case, the hoodie is Dolce & Gabbana, so clearly it's fashion imagery. There's a lot that shows fashion imagery. If it weren't, this use of the silk scarf would be a way to telegraph a high fashion sensibility or a styled sensibility while also just wearing your hoodie. And I feel like that is the takeaway here and I really love it. Okay, another image of Linda Rodin. So we've moved into clothing, right? Did you notice my seamless segue? We've moved from the red lip to the blazers with nothing underneath. And now I just have a couple of more images that to me are really inspiring because of the way the clothes are styled or the silhouette. In this case, it's the silhouette of the clothes. I don't really wear this kind of rich, deep blue. It's a beautiful color, but I don't wear these blues. So I'm not looking at this outfit being I want to wear this exact outfit. However, these pants, the sort of barrel-legged pants that come in slightly at the ankle, I think it's called a lantern silhouette pant with a heeled boot. I love. Could I do this? I do have a couple of pairs of pants that kind of have this silhouette. I totally have boots. I have heeled boots that are taller, so they would have to go up under the pant. You wouldn't be able to see that, but that would be fine. I could pull off something like this. I could pull off something like this using the clothes that I already own. I am so about this kind of artistic pant silhouette that to me is free floating in time. It's not attaching to any one recent decade of fashion. I feel it almost goes back in time further than that, but also feels very contemporary. I really like this pant silhouette and I really like it with a heel. Okay, so moving on from clothes, the last couple of images are just about styling several elements together. In this case, jewelry and hair. The thing that makes this successful, clearly this is all about these wild statement earrings, which are fun to see, but to me, that's not what this is about for me. When I see this, it's so beautiful in every way. And I ask myself, what is making it successful if it's not dependent on these earrings specifically? What else are we seeing? What else is making it work? It's the formula of very natural makeup, no makeup that looks like a bare face with the way her hair is done, really, really smooth and slick, and then the statement earrings of some kind. The balance between natural and styled, kind of between effortless and effortful, that's kind of what it is. The makeup on the face is styled to look very effortless, and the earrings and the hair look quite effortful. They really do look very intentional and strong. It's that balance that's making it successful. That to me is what I can take from this. Here's another image of really sleek, slicked back hair with a very strong sculptural artistic earring. That's originally why I pinned this image. I also observe that she's wearing a dark lip color, probably a red lip color, but to me, this is just another example of what we just saw. Really sleek hair, a really strong earring, and a pretty natural makeup look on the face. It makes makes me want to try it in my next video. It makes me want to try to create a makeup look that, I mean, right now, it's like you can tell that I'm wearing makeup, right? You can see it on my cheeks and my eyebrows and my lips, and you know it's there on other parts of my face too. I want to try to create a makeup look that is this invisible as makeup, put on a really strong earring and do something really strong with my hair. I just love that idea. And then lastly, this I feel it's just another outfit formula that I think is a great idea. Quite cheeky, I would say playful pair of sunglasses with a collared shirt and a suit jacket. I feel like that's a really great juxtaposition right there. Everything else clearly is impeccably styled in this picture. A very subtle lip color, soft hair that's free, that's flowing around. The balance of fun with reserve, I think, has really been carefully tended to, right? Carefully calibrated. And I really like that. You could look at it either way. You could take away from this the idea of balancing elements of fun with elements of reserve and subtlety in an outfit, or you can just be a little bit more grabby and directly steal the formula, which is like playful sunglasses or really brightly colored lenses in your sunglasses with a white collared shirt with a suit jacket on top, which I think it's fantastic. Wow, that's it for today. Do you feel deprogrammed and reprogrammed? Because I kind of do. The point is that I feel totally inspired to try some things that I've never tried before in makeup and in fashion. And that's the point of collecting imagery like this, right? And combing over it and asking myself, why does this look good to me? What is successful about this? What could I borrow from this? There's definitely more where this came from, and I'd love to do this again sometime if you would like to see it. Let's continue deprogramming the obsession with newness and youth as the year wears on, because clearly youth is not what makes an outfit look good, and youth is not what makes a makeup look striking either. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I really hope you are taking extra good care of yourself so that you can be the most effective version of yourself as you do your work in the world.